Alright, hey guys, it is another Sunday, and we are live with some farming simulator here. So we started this last week, and I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It seems like a really good Sunday thing to do, and I'm really pleased to say that I will be pre-ordering FS22 sometime this week. So I'm excited about that. So Daniel Ramos, hello, welcome to the stream. Sean Cameron, how are you doing, my friend? I'm glad you could make it. Let's start this up. There we go. Let that load in a little bit. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend, and I'm glad you could come here and join me at the end of it here. Have a nice chill stream on this Sunday evening. We had to set the clocks back so it gets dark later, but the good thing is it gets daylight earlier, so that means I can go fishing earlier. That's always a good thing. And yeah, I'm really excited about FS22 though. Yeah, the closer I get to pre-ordering it, I'm getting excited about it. I can't wait to bring it to the channel and show you guys. As a matter of fact, when I get the game, I think I'll be getting it on a Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out on a Sunday because of the time zone. I don't know if it'll be out in time for the Sunday stream. If not, I'm not going to play the game. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to stream it for you guys first. That's what my plan is. I want to stream it for you guys and play it for the first time with you guys. So not much is up, Sean. Good weekend. Today was a good day. Had a nice dinner. Watched the F1 race. Overall, it was a good weekend. And here we are in the dark yet again. So I'm going to have to fast forward time. Now, I did finish this field. I did this off camera. We started it last week's live stream. We got a lot of it done, but we didn't finish it. So I decided I didn't want to do that again. So we'll start the stream by going in the house here and taking a little nap. We'll sleep for 11 hours, I think. So what's up with you guys? Did you guys have a good weekend? What did you guys do? I went fishing yesterday, and the fish, they were not biting very well at all, unfortunately. But it was still a nice day to be out. I'm going to try to get out again sometime this week. It's supposed to be a really nice week too, which is kind of rare for upstate New York in November. Incidentally, next Friday is also my birthday. So maybe we'll do a birthday stream on Friday. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Depends what I'm doing. And did I bring all my equipment back? I think I did. I want to say I did. We're going to have to get those fields taken care of. Yeah, we got it. We got it here. Pull the truck up over here. And I think we'll... Yeah, we need to clean this off because this is filthy. But there's actually a big thing happening in Call of the Wild Tuesday. We're getting an update finally to the game that supposedly is going to fix a lot of bugs, and we're going to get something new added, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be a new great one, and it's probably going to be a fallow deer, so we might take a look at that. Oh, well, thanks for that, Sean, but my birthday isn't until next Friday, actually, the 12th. But I appreciate you, buddy. And where... Okay, we're going to put this back in here. We're not going to put that header back in here, though, because I don't really like it in here where it was. But yeah, we're done. We're done with this for now. I didn't shut this off. There we go. So yeah, we got some things happening in Call of the Wild. We'll be checking that out this week. When I get FS22, I'm just going to say that we're probably going to hit that really hard. So expect a lot of FS22 content on the channel. It'll be good to get back into the game heavy again. Because I definitely missed it. I definitely did, but this one got a little stale. But that should change with the new game anyway. Having a hard time keeping viewers tonight. That's alright. That's alright. I get it. I understand. Okay, trying to figure out why the music shut off here. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Let's see here now. What do we have? We probably have a plow, which I do not want. I'm going to go to the store and see if we can get a subsoiler because we definitely have the strength. We definitely have these tractors. They should be able to handle a subsoiler with no problem, I would imagine. What's this? That's not a plow. Okay. Let's take a quick look around here because I know we have more equipment. Okay, let me see what we have. I'd be kind of surprised if we didn't have a plow or something. It's not looking like it. No, we don't have a plow. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Subsoilers. What's the biggest subsoiler we can get? 3.5, 3, 4 meter, 4 meter. 6 meter. 8 meter. That's a good one. 420 horse. Let's see here. We have some pretty big tractors. We might have one for this. Alright, Sean. Sounds good, man. We'll see you next time, buddy. So, let's see here. What do we have? 300 horse. 692 horse. 450. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We good. We good with this. So, this is 82 grand for this. I'm not going to buy this. We're going to lease it. Yeah, we're going to lease it for 4 grand. Okay. I got it. That didn't have me lease 2, did it? God, I hope not. So, the choices are the Big John Deere or the big case. Ooh. I think we're going to take the Big John Deere. Let's see here if we can't get out of here this way. Maybe we can sneak out of here. I don't know. Oof. Yeah, we just did it. Alright, so the store. That's where I'm gonna have to try to figure out where to go, because I'm not familiar with this map. Okay. The shop is right here. And we're here. So it looks like... Wait a minute. Where... Chickens. It doesn't look like I have a road that goes out over here. But I'm almost sure I did. Yeah, because there's a central feed supply. Okay. Yeah, there's a road right up here. That's not the right one, I don't think. Wait, yeah it is. We'll see where this road goes. This road should take me to there. I hope. Let's do a little in-cab action. It drives a little better. Actually, you know what? If I wasn't running late today, damn it. I wanted to set my wheel up again, but I was running late as it was, so I didn't set it up. This doesn't necessarily look right to me, but it might be. I mean, it's a road. And we need to get something big so we can bring that subsoiler back and get these fields taken care of. Because I hate plowing. I really do. I don't like using the plows. Alright. No, this is it. This is the spot. If traffic gets out of hand, I'll probably end up turning it off. Especially when I'm using a big tractor like this. Ooh. Let's give that guy some room. There we go. Man, I cannot wait to get my hands on FS22. Even pre-ordering it, it's still quite a ways off to get in the game. But I cannot wait for it. And it'll be cool because once I get a PS5, I will have the PS5 version of it already as well. And there's our subsoiler right there. Perfect. Now, as of right now, I have very little in the way of mods on this game. As I said, that'll probably change, but as of right now, we don't have a ton of mods on. I will say the roads on this map look really well. I mean, these almost look like the way the roads look on FS22 that I've seen in pictures. It looks really good. The modders, man, they've done such a good job with this game. The maps and stuff they put in here, the custom textures that they put in, the lighting. They just really went above and beyond. I think Giants would be lucky to have any one of the modders working for them. Ooh, there's a crash waiting to happen. So I think I have to go take a right here. Yeah. That's the farm right over there. We actually own field 28 as well, so I'm gonna have to check. Oh, I need to turn here. Okay, that's field 28 right there. That looks pretty good. Let's Let's pop in here and see what this field is. I'm sure they all have to be plowed. Every time you start a new game, they have to be plowed. But let's take a look. Cultivated. It said it was cultivated, huh? Let's take the cultivated off. Wait a minute. Okay, let's get out and check. Ah, he's plowing, needs lime. I thought so. So let's unfold this bad boy. Look at this beast. It's gonna be easy. Easy. With this subsoiler. Alright, do we have to turn this on? No. You just drop it down and go. Ooh, yeah, the problem with the subsoiler though is that right there. This field already has the cultivated texture, and the subsoiler gives you cultivated texture. So it's going to be really hard to see. What has to be done. And that also means you can't put a worker on it. Because for some reason the game, it'll kind of tell the worker that it's already done. So, this is something I have to do by myself. How did I do? Oh, you know what? I know how to do this. Actually. I'll have to take a loss on the first crops. But what I could do, I could plant this, let it grow, harvest it, and then I can do this. Because as of right now, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to see where I left off. And it's going to be like this with every field except the ones that I just harvested, unfortunately. Okay, so you know what? That's what we're going to do. Fold this up. And we'll go to the fields that we've already harvested, and then we'll do those first. And then these fields here, we'll plant something in. Like we could plant probably the cover crop. That'd be the best bet, I think. We'll plant a cover crop there, and then that'll fertilize it. And then we'll be able to do the subsoiling. Now, if I can find that little farm road. There it is. You know, it's funny because this game, I don't know what it is. Like, I'd never really thought about being a farmer, but I like the tractors, and I like all that. But I think it's one of those professions that it seems kind of like romanticized, if you will, for the simple reason that it's a hard life. It's a hard way of life. It's a hard way to make a living. But it just seems really, really rewarding to me. And I'm all about working outside. If I can work outside, I'm pretty happy about that. I like that. I like that the best, man. Even in like bad weather, it doesn't really bother me. I would prefer working outside to inside, probably 90% of the time. All right, this will work a lot better. Yeah. Now, I could start a worker off on this, but there's really no point because I don't really have a lot to do yet. I have to do this. Although I guess I could plant those other fields. But it doesn't bother me doing some work. I feel like I need to turn up that music some though. There we go. I really wish there was a way that you could do it from this view better, but it's really difficult to see. Hopefully this will plow up those corn stalks. Good, it did. I don't know why the harvester didn't hit those, but yeah, I couldn't get them to harvest at all last time. And again, guys, this will probably be a short stream anyway. We might only go to 11 today. It's not that busy of a stream, so yeah, we probably won't be going too long here. I gotta say, this part of farming, it just seems like this would be kind of relaxing. It's probably not, but it just seems like this would be kind of relaxing. Just going around your field and cultivating or plowing or harvesting, any of it really. One thing I kind of wish they would change in FS22, I wish they would change the dog a little bit. I wish they would give us maybe a couple different breeds. I wish they would let the dog actually sit in the tractor with us or the truck, or have him come with us or something, because as of right, I don't even know why they put the dog in, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people wanted it, but the way they did it, I don't feel that's how anybody wanted the dog. They wanted it to be more like a companion on the farm. And honestly, I think that's the appeal with this game, with multiplayer, you know, is that it feels like a farm. Like there's workers, you can talk to people. That's the one thing I feel that the single player portion of this game just lacks. Like, you feel very alone in the world in this game. That's part of the reason why I think everybody on console would love to have, like, Follow Me, and they would love to have, you know, oh, I can't think of that other mod. But I think any mod that has the workers help more is very much needed. And that's still something they have not revealed yet, is the new AI system. And we kind of know that they have something different going on with it, because we've seen the AI helper menu, but they haven't really showed it off, so I'm kind of okay with us not knowing everything yet, though. It feels good. I like that. You know, I gotta say, I'm not too happy with the way EW's handling the content now. Now that they're kind of filling in the content creators about, I don't know. I'm just not crazy about that. It's not because I'm not a content creator for them. You know, I just think that should be with the company. But this game is definitely a game that, you know, it's alright if they tell us. I don't need to be surprised by Farming Simulator. You know, I like to know what was coming to it, what to expect. DJ Goham and was it Clutch Simulations, I think? They do that podcast together, and they had that Kermit dude on there from Giants, and he's American, and they had him on for a Q&A, and I tell you, there was a lot of Q's, and he did not have a lot of A's at all. You know, and I guess FS Club is going to do a Q&A with the guy as well, and honestly, I just don't see the point. He couldn't answer half the questions that were asked and then just ignored the other ones anyway. Typical community manager fashion, I guess. But in a way, it's like, why are you agreeing to do these Q&As when you know you're not going to answer half of the questions? It just doesn't make sense. And then they encourage people to ask questions, and it's like, why? You know? They're obviously not going to answer the questions that we really want answers to. So, there's just no point. EW is notorious for that. Dovetail, I feel they do better. I feel they do better than EW. And Giants, they don't usually do Q&A too much anyhow, so. I mean, I know with FS19, they pretty much, they didn't want to know anything about anything. They really seemed like they didn't care about what the community thought. It does seem like they changed their stance this time around, because they listened to us about the seasons, they listened to us about the graphics. So, it could be a step in the right direction. I hope it is. I really do. I hope it is. Again, as I said last week, I don't think you're ever going to see this game like leaps and bounds changing. Especially because they are so married to their game engine that they created, you know. Until they completely overhaul that or use a different graphics engine like Unreal or something, you're never going to see like that huge improvement in graphics that I think a lot of people, you know, would like to see. But again, as soon as I get FS22, we will be showing it off. Like I said, I really want to do a live stream for that first look, that you know, first time I get into the game and play it. The first time I see it is when I want you guys to see it first as well. This is going so much smoother with the subsoiler. I would be nowhere near as done with this field if I was using a plow. See that though? That pop-in seems like it's really bad on this map. I mean, I know it's pretty bad on this game altogether, but this map seems really bad. This is definitely one of those games that you could just put Spotify on, get a nice chill playlist going, and just get completely lost in the game. I do feel like that's one of the things about the game that's just really appealing to me. So I think once we get this field done, I think we might go to a different field. You know what though? Well, yeah, we're gonna try it. We'll do it. We'll try. We'll try to put a worker on it and see what happens. I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna fail, but that's all right. We'll try it. And if we want to do it the right way, we're going to have to spread some lime on this field. Yeah, see that? Definitely does it really bad on this map. I do like the map though. It's got a nice feel to it. I'm a sucker for that. It's just like, I like to get on maps that just feel a certain way. Like it sounds crazy, but I like it to feel like yeah, I could live here, you know. I think that's partly why I like some of the European maps, especially the UK maps, because it's like I can see wanting to uproot and go, you know, start a small quaint farm in the UK. Doesn't seem like that'd be too bad a thing to do. Just a little bit here. This does seem like a very strange spot for the farmhouse to me. Kind of surrounded by one of your fields, you know? Interesting take on that, I guess. I'm not so sure I'd want a field that I'm going to be spreading manure on that close to my house. I imagine if you live like that, though, it's something that probably doesn't bother you. You get used to it. But, yeah, this is just kind of my thoughts on that. Now, see, that little patch over there? That bugs me. That just bugs me. Alright, so we're going to have to pick up just that little bit back there. It always bugs me when it does that, when it's like an uneven path. You know, I would love to get it all in one sweep, but that didn't happen. Oh no, we missed another one, god damn it. Oh, you're alright, Jeremy. Luckily, there's not many people in the stream anyway, so no worries, man. Glad you could make it, though. We're just finishing up with this field here. Now, I know in real life that wouldn't be a big deal. But, see, that right there, that bugs me. What is that? See, it just disappears. So yeah, this little patch here, it's gotta go. And we have another one. Wait, is 16 my field too? No, that's field 11. What do you got going in here? Oh, okay. Oh, like I said, man, that's alright. People have been coming and going anyway. So now I have to do that big field that we harvested. And like I say, I might put a worker on this for just a little bit. Like I say, I know there's no way a worker's going to handle this field. But you never know. Hey, Eurydice! What's going on, man? Nice to see you here. We are just subsoiling this big field here. And then the other fields I have, I'm going to plant because they already have the cultivated texture on them. So it makes subsoiling really hard. And there's no way in hell I'm going to plow those fields. So I've been good, man. I've been good. It was a good weekend. I went fishing yesterday. Today was a nice chill weekend. Made a nice dinner. Watched the F1 race. Had a good weekend. What about you, man? Did you have a good weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? The weather here for this next week is going to be unseasonably warm, so I'm going to try to take advantage of it a little bit. Not used to warm weather in November in upstate New York, I'll tell you. So putting a worker on this field here, this is not going to work at all. Even if I go around the headlands, it's not going to work. that's awesome, Aridity. And oh my God, Jeremy, I read that comment too fast. I swear to God, it looked like you said, I cooked, did meth, and took some killer screenshots. Oh man, don't do meth. You did math. Why would you do math? Yuck. Oh my God. That's what happens when you read chat on the laptop. Oh. So where's the math come in, man? Yeah, I have a lot of family, not like blood relative family that's diabetic, and the first couple of months are a bitch, but once you guys get it figured out, man, you're going to get locked in, and it becomes a way of life. It has to. There's no getting around it. There's no choice. The problem is finding foods that are safer for diabetics. It's really hard. It's not easy. Yeah, that sucks, man. But like I say, you'll get it. You'll lock it in. Right now, it's all very new, but you guys will get there. It's funny because where I go fishing on my way home, there's a farm field that looks a lot like this. Last week when I was coming home, the guy, he was harvesting it, and I just kind of pulled over, and I was watching. Pretty cool. One of the bigger fields in my area. There's a couple pretty big fields around you, but that one's by far the biggest. He had a big Case IH out there, and he had a big auger wagon on the back of it. Then he had a big John Deere harvester. It was really cool. I always wonder if when like I pulled over to the side of the road and I'm watching, and I'm wondering if he's like seeing me going, what's wrong with this idiot? He's watching me harvest. What's the deal with this guy, you know? They might actually be cool about it, though, you know? Maybe, you know, the fact that people are taking an interest in their profession. I know it's like when I used to paint for a living, people used to like to watch you paint, and it's like, why? Like I'm just painting. If I actually knew any farmers enough to like talk to them on a regular basis, it probably wouldn't be long before I would be asking like, can I drive the harvester? Can I drive that thing? Because that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to be able to get one of those and just drive it. Not even harvest. You know, I don't want to mess up anybody's crops or anything. Just drive it and see what it's like up in there. Maybe harvest a little bit. Maybe harvest a little bit. Maybe do one pass. Of course, that's the job you want on the farm, but then the job you get is like cleaning out the pig areas or the cow barns or whatever, and it's like, this is not what I had in mind. Definitely not gonna let the new guy jump in $1 million tractors. That's okay though. That's why we have simulator games. All right, we're back at the beginning. Definitely take a long. It's gonna take a long time to do this field, guys. The most boring part, really? I think it'd be like pretty chill, man. Just get in the harvester and put on some tunes and just have at it. But that's kind of what I was saying about the train simulator game, you know? It's like, when you play these games, you know, compared to people who do it for a living, it's a lot different. I can understand that, though. There's a lot of jobs that sound cool, but when you're actually doing them every day, day in, day out, then it's just a job, right? It just becomes a job. That's like when I got my my CDL. You know, I always thought, oh, being a truck driver, that's gonna be a cool job, but the fact of the matter is, it's boring. And then I realized that I hate driving. Like, I don't hate driving. I hate other people on the road driving. And it just it lost its appeal pretty quick. Yeah, I bet, man. I bet. Now, can you see better in a real life harvester than you can like in the game? Because I know in the game, if I'm playing in the cab view harvesting, man, I can't. I always miss them. I can't see, and it's like even now, like here, like I know in real life the mirrors are a lot better. You can see what's going on behind you, but like in the game you can't see, so you really can't do these jobs in the tractor, which sucks because I would love to, but I would be having a lot of misses. Oh yeah, I imagine. Farm equipment isn't cheap. And it's definitely not cheap to get anything fixed. Yeah, I've tried that, Jeremy, but I still seem to track off a bit. I mean, this game isn't perfect with the driving anyway. We all know that. Like, even with this, there's a little micro corrections I had to do with the steering. I think what it is for me with the harvesting, it's just like satisfying in game, you know? It's the same thing with mowing. Like in real life, I don't particularly care for mowing my lawn, you know. But in the game, it's one of the jobs that I enjoy. Although I don't have a big John Deere tractor to mow my lawn with either. There's a huge difference between a ride-on and a push-behind. I'm not too fond of a push-behind. But yeah, that's it's funny that you mentioned that already, because that's actually one of the things that I'm pretty excited about with the new game. That we're going to have rocks in the fields and stuff that, you know, you need to pick those up and get them out of there. Now, I'm not sure if there's a chance that they could damage your equipment or anything like that, but that'd be a cool addition to have in the game. Even if they won't damage your equipment, it's still just another job to do that I think adds to the realism anyway. Now, if they could just figure out how to get the workers to do a good job on these misshaped fields, we'd be doing really good with this game. And I would be doing a different job because I'd put a worker on this. After I go around this time, I'll try to set the worker off and just see where he goes. If he stops, he stops, then we'll just go and get it fixed. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, did they? Well, that's pretty cool then. Yeah, I think it's like that with any job, man. You know, it's like you play these games and it's different in real life, you know, because in real life it's your livelihood. You know, this is how you're making your money. So there's a huge difference. It's kind of the same thing with driving tractor and trailer, you know. It's fun on ATS and them games like that, but in real life, man, it's pretty stressful. There's so much you have to be aware of. And also, when you're a truck driver, anything you do when you're off the clock can really mess you up. Like, I mean, if you get a speeding ticket on your own, you could potentially use your CDL license. You could potentially lose your job. So there are no perfect jobs. Although, I guess working for a farm would be a little different because you don't have as much at stake. You know, when you own the farm, when you're the farmer, and it's your equipment, then yeah, a lot of it is on you. But if you're just working for a farmer, and you get to go home and you don't have to worry about the expenses of the vehicles and all that, you know, it's all right. It's like that with any businessman, you know. It's like, if you watch the crab fishing, you know, Deadliest Catch. Those captains of those boats, man, they gotta keep those boats fueled. They gotta keep those boats running. They gotta pay the crew members and the guys working on them. They just gotta do the work. So there's different stresses involved. Now see, that looks like I missed a spot over there, and that irritates the crap out of me. Okay. Let me back this up. Let me kind of square up with this over here and hit the worker and see where it goes for the hell of it. I know he's going to go somewhere weird, like right across the field or something. But that's alright. So let's just see what he does. Wait. Helper was completed their task! Wow. Good job. Oh man. Imagine hiring someone and he just lifted the subsoil and he was like, alright, I'm done. Yeah, it won't even let me hire someone, so let me turn on the lights. Let me lower this down, I guess we're gonna have to do it ourselves. It's funny because sometimes when you do that, the worker will just go off in some crazy direction where it feels that the field is actually laid out, but this time, man, it won't even let me do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut this field off here. Go straight across and finish shaft over there. Crazy. You know, it's much like being a game developer, right? Like, we all bitch about the game. Oh, I wish the helpers could do this or that. I'm not a developer. I don't know anything about coding. I don't know how hard it would be to get the game to actually do that. You know, maybe it's something that's impossible to have the AI do. But we keep stressing Giants about it. Well, like I say, they have not said anything yet about the AI, really. Haven't talked too much about it, so we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope that they give us something. I know that they said that in the coming weeks they do have more to show us that they haven't shown us yet, so definitely have to just cross our fingers and hope that they made some kind of improvements to the AI. Yeah, I hear you, man, but part of it is, like, I feel a lack of communication with the developers. Because Giants, they don't really like to communicate with their community, right? Like, they don't do live streams, they don't do anything like that. You know, and when people ask for these things, if they would just do a live stream or something and say, look, you know, that's a tall order, that's not something that we can really achieve. I think that would help a little instead of just not saying anything. And Giants, they definitely don't like communicating with their community. You know, again, they're kind of the developer that they like getting praise, but they don't like, you know, addressing anything. Well, that's their job, though. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't ask Giants to make a farming simulator game. You know, so if it stresses them out that the people that are buying their game, you know, is suggesting to them, like, look, it just needs to be better, you know, they shouldn't let that stress them out. They should, you know, address the situation, address it. I'm not a huge fan of Giants as a developer, to be honest, because I do feel like in some way they would give us a game that was the bare minimum of what a developer should give us, and then they would just have the modders make their game for them. You know what I mean? So it does look like with 22 they're trying harder. And I would just say, you know, it's about time. The fact that we've had to wait this long for a farming simulator game to have actual seasons in the base game, to me is just crazy. Because again, like, I didn't tell them to name their game Simulator. But to me, the minute you say this is farming simulator, then I kind of have a high standard for any game that uses the word simulator. Yeah, I mean, it just felt like they were taking the easy road. You know, and I mean, maybe they still are. Maybe their developers aren't that good, because a lot of this, well, pretty much everything they're giving us in this game, modders have already done it. You know? And for me, it's always been like, you know, maybe you should hire these modders. Like, if these modders are doing things with your game that you can't even do, then, good lord, hire these modders. Give them a job. And the modders, they did amazing things with FS19, especially for console. I mean, they figured out how to give us different crops and all kinds of things that they just said were impossible for us to have on console. And the modders, they came through and they managed to do it. So I give a lot of credit to those guys. And basically, they're just doing it as a hobby because they want to put these things into the game. So very cool. But honestly, if I didn't think Giants was stepping up their game, I wouldn't bother pre-ordering FS22. I would just wait till it came on sale and bought it, but I'm actually excited about it. I really am. I can't wait to get it and put it on the channel. Two games that I actually became immediately hooked on: Farming Simulator and The Hunter Call of the Wild. Those are two games that when I got, man, I just instantly got hooked. That's the plan already. That's what I want to do. I want to actually stream it the very first time I play the game. I don't want to play it, you know, I want to play, the first time I actually play the game, I want to stream it for you guys and we can all experience it. Now again, I'm pretty sure the community manager said, because of the time zones, we should get it the 21st. I don't know if I'll have it in time for a Sunday stream, so it'll definitely be on a Monday stream if it comes out too late. First stream, man. First stream probably isn't going to be multiplayer. We'll get into some multiplayer. Especially now that there's crossplay, we'll definitely get into multiplayer streams. That first stream, though, I want to show off the game. I want to get into the game. I want to show everybody, you know, I'm going to try to go over every new thing in the game that I can possibly do without having mods like the money mod in the beginning. So that's the plans for the first stream. But definitely later on we will do some multiplayer. I'm pretty excited that it's cross platform, man. That's going to be really good. Yeah, because of the time differences, I'm pretty sure he said in North America it'll be the 21st. I mean, usually when you pre-order a game, you can download it early. I don't know if you can with FS22. I haven't seen anything on that. But yeah, as soon as I can, I will definitely stream it. And we're gonna go through everything. Character customization. We're gonna do the works. I may do several live streams that week on it. Actually, there's going to be a lot of content coming up on my channel for FS22 as well. We're gonna hit it pretty hard. I still like the game, man. I still like the game, Jeremy. It's still a good game. We'll see. I'm gonna give this new developer the benefit of the doubt. I liked what he had to say. I like the fact that he admitted that there's things in the game that are unacceptable. I've never heard anybody at Call of the Wild ever say anything like that. So, I'm going to give this guy a chance. This Tuesday, there's supposed to be a lot of fixes. So, we'll see. Actions speak louder than words, but again, I never heard anybody at EW really admit to anything like that, so that did impress me. Yeah, Rudy, that's usually how it is with most games when you pre-order, especially the digital download. You can usually download it early, so when it comes out, you're ready to go to play it. So I'm hoping that's what it is with FS22 as well. Yeah, but a year's really not that long. I mean, this guy came from Rockstar. He's used to doing games like Red Dead. It probably took a year just to get settled in. And then with COVID and everything, yeah, I don't count that. I'll give this guy a chance. they're going to either have to let their game turn their game around, or they're going to have to lose money. One or the other. And I don't think they're interested in losing money. And they don't seem very good at making other games. The only other game they made pretty much was a flop. The only games that they make that are any good are classic and Call of the Wild, so. And that new hunting game, if that comes out and it turns out to be everything that the developers claim it's going to be, then that'll be the new hunting game on the channel. Although they can't even get a trailer out, so I don't know. I don't think I have too much faith in them either. Kind of makes you wonder how good you are at developing a game when you can't even figure out how to get a trailer out for the game yet, you know? But, I don't know. But like I said with that guy, I go by, you know, he said things that I never heard any one of those developers ever say before. I never actually heard anyone from Call of the Wild admit that anything with the game was really broken or just unacceptable, so it's a start at least. I still personally think Phil was the passion behind that game, and now that he's not there or whatever, I think that's a big part of the problem. That game was his baby, and, you know, this new guy, he's not as invested in it. I just love how it seems like everybody has forgotten who Phil is. For Christ's sakes, there's a shotgun in the game named after him. And people are like, Phil who? I think me and you, Jeremy, I think we're the only ones that have been watching from the beginning and know who the guy was. Oh man, you gotta wait till, what is it, the 9th it comes out? Doesn't matter for me because I'm not an Xbox, but I've been watching guys play it. It looks like a good game, man. It looks like a good game. Fun arcade racer. Like I say, I just wish that PlayStation would come out with an open world card game like that. I would love that. They need Graham back? Yeah. He don't want to be a part of that dumpster fire. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to be a community manager for EW. I wouldn't want that job. I don't think I'd want to be a community manager for any gaming company, to be honest. Yeah, the Crew 2's on PlayStation. You know what? I've tried it. I just couldn't get into that game. For one, it's not the same because it's like, oh, now I'm in a car, now I'm in a truck, now I'm in a plane, now I'm in a boat. just not my thing. The Horizon series, it's more about the cars, you know. Hell, I would absolutely love if they came out with another Midnight Club. I used to absolutely love those games, man. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I tried it, I just couldn't get into it. I don't think it has wheel support either, so that kind of kills it for me. I hate to be like one of those guys, but after you've played on the wheel, it's really hard to go back to controller on a racing game. There's an open world racing game for PS4, Jeremy? What game is that, Jeremy? They added wheel support to the Crew 2, did they? Oh, God. That game sucks so hard, though. I used to love Need for Speed, but not anymore. I have one on my PlayStation now. I tried it. It's just, it's so horrible. Yeah, it's open world, but it sucks. The car customization isn't great. The stories for them is like, yeah, it makes Fast and the Furious look like Oscar-worthy films. Need for Speed games used to be so good back in the day. I don't know what the hell they did to them. At the end of the day, though, I think what I'm really craving is more like an ATS type game. One day you could get on roads and you could drive and you don't have to drive fast, and so I'll wait for them. And like I said, they already had a conference and they had an interview with the CEO for SDS, and he already said that they're working on a console version of the game, that he definitely wants a console version of both those games to come out. And what he was saying, it seems like he's going to do it the right way, so I'll wait for those to hit console. Certainly we're going to get a good trucking game anyway. I played the demo version of ATS just recently on like my potato laptop, and it looked like it had like PS2 graphics, and I was totally hooked. I was hooked even with the bad graphics. God, if that game comes out for console, I'm gonna be so screwed. That'll be such a good game to live stream. Also, Need for Speed doesn't have wheel support either. The newest one does. I take that back. They actually added it. I don't know how it is. The very first Need for Speed game for, I want to say, was it for the PlayStation 1? I don't know. But back then, I don't even know if EA was involved with it. It was Road and Track's Need for Speed. And that game was so much fun. I bought that game, and me and my father, man, we would stay up till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning playing that game. Just laughing our asses off. So much fun. God damn, this is a big field. So it's like, we'll have to 11, guys. We'll go to 11:30, and then we'll cut it off. And this field won't even be done by then. See, it's this kind of stuff that when you do a Let's Play on this game that you guys don't see. Because this all gets edited out. It can either be a time lapse or just jump cut right to the next job. But when you're doing this live, you don't have a choice. And the first stream that I do of the FS22, I don't know. Probably will be doing a lot of farming. It's just going to be going over a lot of the new features. Anybody that's in chat, anything they want to see, they can just ask, and I'll try to show them as best as I can. Like I said, it's going to probably be a little difficult without having the money mod and stuff like that, but do our best to show off as much as possible. Awesome, man. I'm actually like, I can't wait for Gran Turismo 7. I can't wait to see what that game brings, because I still feel like they haven't told us everything about that game. I think Gran Turismo would be the best way for them to bring an open world kind of racing game to Sony. And I actually think the guys at Polyphony, I think they could pull that off. Problem with Gran Turismo 7, I don't know if I want that game on PS4 though. That's the only problem. I'm definitely not going to pre-order that game. I'm going to wait and see what it looks like on the PS4. Because I'm definitely not spending $100 on it to get the free PS5 upgrade. That's for damn sure. If I get a PS5 next year, I'll just buy it straight out for the PS5 because I won't need the PS4 edition of the game anyway. And I really feel like Felicity's making a mistake by putting that game out on the PS4 and the PS5 just for the online racing portion of it. Because PS4 can't handle more than, I think, what, like 16 or 20 racers at a time. So I think they made a mistake. And they can't give you more on the PS5 version because then they have to have separate servers. And we know they're not going to do that, so... Gran Turismo 8. That'll be the, that'll be the game. God, that'll take forever to come out. One thing that I'm curious about with the Gran Turismo 7 is that they're going to have a sport mode in it. So does that mean they're going to not have like a GT Sport 2 and just put GT Sport in with GT7? I don't know. It'll be interesting. Nightbot got you again, man. Didn't he get you last time too? Well, feel free to say what you're going to say just without the caps this time. So what I was saying in the beginning of the stream with the other fields that I had, because they already have the cultivated texture, which that's the only thing I don't like. And the subsoiler gives the cultivated texture, so I can't see where I went. So I'm probably just going to do something like, I want to plant a cover crop in those fields. And then when the cover crop grows, I'll just plow it in with the subsoiler so we can see where we're at. I might do some of that off camera. Or maybe next time we'll get a multiplayer going and maybe get Jeremy out here to help. Oh, no. It's $100 if you want to pre-order it, and if you want the PS4 version and the PS5 upgrade, it's $100. Like, you could straight up order it for the PS5 for the regular $50-$60, however much it costs. But if you want to pre-order it and you want to get the PS4 version and the free quote-unquote upgrade for the PS5, it costs like $100. Which sucks because FS22, you buy the digital download for the PS4, you automatically get the digital download for the PS5. There's several other games that do it that way as well. And GT7, for some reason, decided not to go that route, so... And I don't want to buy the game twice, you know, so that's why I say I may just hold out for when I get a PS5. And incidentally, if you guys can hear the background music, this is literally the only time you will ever hear me listen to music remotely sounding like country. Just because I feel like it fits the live stream of Farming Simulator. Otherwise, I would not ever listen to country music. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. No offense. Personal preference, that's all. You know, Farming Simulator, it just feels like it kind of fits. So much subsoiling to do. I pretty much like everything except country and like hip-hop. Rock, metal, jazz, blues. Country and hip-hop, rap, stuff like that. Those are about the only things I just cannot stand. Yeah, me either, man. Like, some country is okay, I guess, like real old country is alright. But, yeah, not my favorite thing. It's not something that I would ever choose to listen to. I probably listen to more 80s music than anything. Like all 80s music, 80s rock, metal. John Denver, I mean, Country Roads is probably the only John Denver song that I really like. My wife's grandmother actually loved John Denver. I remember one year we actually bought her like John Denver CD and stuff. She absolutely loved it. Funny story though, I don't like country, but I can listen to bluegrass like all day. I like bluegrass, just not straight up country too much. Yeah, a lot of those musicians, they died tragic deaths for some reason. Well, guys, I think we're going to do this pass, and that's where we're going to call this stream. 11:30 now. I don't like to go too late on a Sunday, so I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm going to try to get a stream going tomorrow, and if we do a stream tomorrow, it'll definitely be SnowRunner. I haven't done the SnowRunner stream in a while. I got to get back into that. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm glad you came out. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.